right here. He gave his actually an opportunity to embrace a different culture and take advantage of the numerous academic resources available at Virginia Tech and ultimately have one last taste in the direction of hockey. Daniel will be graduating in August from his hometown university with a dual degree in economics and business administration. He's currently looking for a job either in the U.S. or in Europe. Daniel would like to thank all his teammates and coaches for the in-state life for a memorable one. Being far away from home wasn't easy for him, but he's a great group of individuals that he's proudly considering taking away from home. Finally, Daniel would like to thank everyone involved with Virginia Tech Hockey, Coach Mullen, Coach Stevens, and Bill Gerke, along with his teammates and their families. He would also like to thank his brother and his mother back home for the support that they have provided him during his time at Virginia Tech. Ladies and gentlemen, number 47, Daniel Galvin. Our next senior is number 24, Griffin Bud. Griffin came to from Hartsfield, Massachusetts in 2020 and was selected as a two-year Olsen captain and served as vice president of the hockey club. Griffin will be graduating in May with a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Resource Management and honored in forestry and Blue Wing. He is still holding options for next year, but is excited for the future. Griffin wants to thank Joe Ball and Dick Cheney and Bill Gerke for their commitment to the program both on and off the ice that has allowed us to continue playing the game we love. He would also like to thank his fellow teammates and friends he has shared the ice with and made memories over the past 4 years. Most importantly, Griffin would like to thank his family for supporting him on and off the ice throughout his entire life. From the early cold mornings 15 years ago, traveling through the Southeast the past 4 years, he cannot express enough how lucky he is to have Jeff in his life. Ladies and gentlemen, number 24, Griffin Bud. Our final senior tonight is number 13, Rocco Salvato. Rocco is the New Jersey and graduated from the School of Science with a bachelor's degree in physics and honors in astronomy. In the future, he plans to spend time with water and money to pay for food and shelter. Rocco is extremely grateful for the opportunity to play hockey at Virginia Tech. He would like to take advantage of developing and showing the program operational. Rocco would also like to thank the Roanoke Street Apartment and the residents thereof for hosting hockey events every time. Finally, Rocco would like to say thank you to his mother, father, and his sister
I know, I'm so mad. I have seen it. So I don't have I was sorry, I wanted to go and I couldn't find anybody to go with. And I saw your story.
So Penn State's got a couple of yeah. I know.
On September 9, 2023, the Virginia Tech Hokies took to the ice for the first time and hoped that the season ahead would bring fortune and prosperity. Little League, the fans know that among this group of talented players would be a historic season full of unforgettable memories and drive, hope, that four-letter word that can bring so much promise into the future for this next program. From the young, fast, and vastly talented rookie class like Nathan Hall to the physical and honorable veterans who we know can count on night. This season was nothing short of fun to watch. Yet, here we are, 24 games later. A night where 7 members of this program, it will be their last time stepping onto the ice here at Virginia Tech. Nothing hurts more than saying goodbye to something that you love. And for these players, tonight is the beginning of the end of that journey. Camden Glass, Finn Rowley, Neil Mercer, Steven Rocia, Daniel Jones, Griffin Mudd, and Captain Rocco Salvato. Thank you. Thank you for all that you contributed to the program. You will always be a Hokie. That said, we welcome you to the regular season finale between the Duke Blue Devils and Virginia Tech Hokies. Hello and welcome to the Virginia Tech Hockey Network for tonight's presentation. I'm Chris Spears, bringing you the action from the Lantern Lodge Sports Complex between the Duke Blue Devils and Virginia Tech Hokies. And away we go. Game 24 from the Lantern Lodge Sports Complex is underway. Virginia Tech rolling out with a senior offensive line of Rosia, Mercer, and Glass, with David Ovich and McAfee carrying the defensive. And starting in goal tonight, Shane Cook for the Hokies. For the Duke Blue Devils, they have Jason Stendak, Liam Byrne, Matt Cunnibone, and then the defensive pair of Lewis Lapham and Gar Rundon. And goaltender Luke Anderson gets the nod in net for the Blue Devils. Turnover in the defensive zone, taken by the Blue Devils behind the net. Seven Dussel with it now, crossing the blue line into the neutral ice. Will carve its way into the zone and take the first shot of the game, which is saved by Anderson. Hokies are coming into tonight's game with a historic win over the NC State Ice Packs last Saturday night in overtime. Junior Gavin Verduzzi nailing the winner 35 seconds into overtime. Verduzzi, along with his line mates of Kazai and Andrew, are not playing directly for the ACCHL playoffs, which will start 1 week from tonight. Hokies currently the 3 team will get more into that as the game progresses. Hook forward, taking it to Alan Kao, the leading goal scorer for the Blue Devils. Puck batted in the air, taking the neutral place. Rocco Salvato, the captain, senior night, will take it into the Duke zone. We'll leave it for Daniel Gelman. Gelman on the right wing to shoot that one out of play. Less than 2 minutes have gone by in the first period. Face off one, Griffin Mudge backhands that one. Goes against the back wall. Duke able to clear. Theo Lanigan. They dump it back in. Eventually cleared off the skate of Dean Hearn. The possession of South Eggman. His shot. Take the sideline hook. In front of the net, falling down there. Number 2, Duke get a name on you for there. He falls down, cleared by Lanigan. Lanigan battles for it against the boards. Puck shipped off the boards now on the near side. Dean Hearn will chase after it. He's met there. Mudge able to force the puck deep in the zone. Trying to clear, eventually kept in. It's Lewis Lapham. Lapham tries to make a move around. Good stick there by Lanigan to poke the puck away. The puck circles to center ice, so it'll be taken off the glass on the near side. Lanigan will try to throw that one to Mercer. Too much sauce on it. Mercer gets the puck anyway and shoots that one over the right shoulder of Anderson. Not a play. We'll have a whistle. Hokies 11-11 on the season. Look to, with a win tonight, go over 500 on the season. The face-off won by Steven Rosia. Goes to the point. A slap shot there. Mercer tried to get left the rebound. That's pushed away, and ahead comes Duke. Mercer will back in that one. Dean Sturgeon will take it up. Sturgeon, who missed last weekend's game against NC State, will try to dump it in. He gets the turnover, though, on the left circle. We'll try to center that one for Rosia. Rosia going to get a stick on it. Puck still loose in front. Backhand in front. Sturgeon tries to get it in. Saved by Anderson, sitting on his butt. We'll have a whistle. Crazy sequence there. Which one will switch up the offensive line. Figure we'll have a little fun considering this is our last broadcast on the season here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. Face-off one in the offensive zone by Arthur Sang. Sang around the net now to the far side corner. Tyler Gordon gets hit along the wall. That's Finn Rowley. Sang takes it. The right wing. He'll give it to the point with Gustafson. Gustafson, he'll wrist shot that one. Off for the captain. Max Honeybone. Will be sent around now to the near side. Duke goes for a change. McAfee. Sang was wide open. He does get the pass eventually. Sang now coming on the near side. We'll have poked away from him. Puck goes in the front of the net, though, covered up by Anderson. And we'll have yet another whistle. Face off on the near side. Left circle. Sang once again battling with it. He'll lose this one. The Cageman will send it around. Taken by Duke as they enter the zone. Good job by Rowley. Good back check there. Rowley will send it ahead. Will be pushed. Thomas Conrad over to Camden Glass. Glass will stop at the wing. Will be pressured by two Duke Blue Devils. Get to the center ice receiver. We just flipped that one in off the glass behind the net. Duke now in their own zone. Will send it around the near side boards. Alan Kao will pinch it ahead to his teammate, Meow. Meow. Send it in. It goes to the near side point, kept in there. And go around. Kept in. Good job by Kao. Kao shot that one. A weak wrister able to be easily saved by Cook. So at 14:55, we'll have another whistle. Face-off won by the Hokies. Kept in there by Lewis Lapham. Lapham will send it around to the far side corner. Dean Hearn will shuffle it over to Duto, who will able to take it to center ice. Lapham now on the near side. He'll hit that one. Big hit delivered there by Lanigan. Delivered on a Blue Devil. As Dean Hearn will look up the ice. He'll get it to Duto. Duto will sling it over to Gelman, entering the zone. Gelman wristers! Trail to the right, near side. Lanigan working his way through his shot. Off of Anderson's blocker and out of play. And we'll have yet another whistle inside the Blue Devil zone. 14-17 remaining here on the first. Productive period offensively for the Hokies here on senior night. It'll be Ethan Kamen taking the face-off against Pageman. Face-off one. Shot there. Almost. And then as there's a stoppage of play, it looks like the buzzer went off prematurely. Forced the players to stop playing. A little malfunction there by the box and up in front of us. Can't really see who's working it, but we'll do a redraw. Marshall Campbell keeps it in the neutral zone. That one sent all the way down. Anderson will leave it ahead for Lapham. Lapham will survey his options. Good stick there by Campbell. Lapham will take it himself up the far side boards. McAfee by the Duke bench will wrist that one in. Off of Anderson's glove. He's taken now by Gar Rudnai. Lapham now. Still pressured. Able to hit that one off the far side boards. Eventually taking the center ice. Will be taken there by Sendak. Sendak with charge along the left side. Tries to center, no one home. Slaps out there by Lapham and it gets tipped in. Duke strikes first. May have looked like it was tapped in, but it's Lapham getting the first goal of the night for the Blue Devils. They look to spoil senior night for the Hokies. Up 1-0. 13:22 left. We'll have a re-face off here. Won by the Hokies. Received to Kellogg up the far side boards. Sturgis gets the turnover. Swings it behind the net. Puck flies. Charging after his Kao. Kao will back in that one in front of the net. Going to get a handle on it. Mercer will chip it off the near side board. Duke will throw it back in. Trevor Kellogg now, the Hokies will take it. He'll skate past the blue line. Blue Devil fell down, forcing Kellogg to fall down in front of the net. Surgeon, his shot! Saved by Anderson. Puck still loose in front of the net. Unable to be shot off by the Hokies. Kellogg's shot. Garcia tries to get a piece of it. Tons of bodies in front of the net. That shot by Mercer. Rebound in front by Surgeon. Still loose. Eventually covered by Anderson for a whistle. Duke skating with 14 players tonight. Is that off the faceoff? Almost went in off of a skate, looks like of a Blue Devil. Lapham was able to clear off the glass and send it down. Crook calling icing, and it will be. So 12:24 left. Game is certainly giving shades of last senior night, last year when the Hokies welcomed High Point. They lost 2-3. A crushing defeat. It'll be Nick France taking the faceoff. He'll win it. Rowley gets it over to Lanigan, who gives it to Hearn on the far point. Hearn will dump it in. France unable to get a handle on it. Puck will be sent now. Kept in by Lanigan. That one off the skate, and Lanigan falls down, pushed down. It'll be icing against the Blue Devils. And we'll have another face-off inside the Blue Devil zone with 12:05 remaining. 1-0 Duke. From a wrister by Lewis Lapham. That's the difference so far. Still plenty of game left. That face-off won by Duke. Lapham hits off the glass to center ice. Will be taken by Lanigan. Lanigan ahead now to Rowley. That one off of his stick. Battle now by the Duke bench. And now comes the Blue Devils after that one's dumped in. Nick France able to get it off the stick of glass, or it was. Actually, it was off the glass. No icing called. Lapham will take it for the Blue Devils. Lapham hit there by Gelman, forcing the puck to go towards the goaltender Anderson. Puck will be swung around the near side, still kept in. Turnover there in the defensive zone. Pass intended from Gelman from Salvato. No, read perfectly there from Honeybone. Get to the head. Intended there for Byrne in the slot. He was off his skate towards the back wall. Thrown in there by Byrne. That shot there easily kicked aside by Cook. That was from Brandon. The head now from the Hokies. Evan Duke will enter the zone. Holds strongly back in. Now into the front with Gelman. Anderson's right there to make another save. Mayo versus Salvato. One there by Salvato. Conrad at the point. He'll walk in, shooting that one off the stick and off the glass behind the net. Evan Duto now will get it back to the point with Conrad. Conrad, his wrist shot, tries to be deflected by Gelman. Oh, sails wide left of the net. Puck dumped in the neutral zone. It'll be batted and taken by Salvato, who'll leave it for Conrad. A little mix up there. Teo walking in. His shot saved by Cook, and it bounces in off of his shoulder. And just like that, Duke's now up 2-0 on the Hokies. I'm not sure Cook knew where that puck was after it bounced off of his shoulder. Not how you want see senior night go if you're the Hokies on this special night as Griffin Mudge pins. A big hit there by Ethan Kamen on a Blue Devil. As Dean Hearn able to get it back in. Is Mayo now Leave it ahead. Pass now. Came in at the top of the circle. His wrist shot off the glass. Campbell unable to keep it in. And now the Blue Devils will begin their attack. Hearn. Will go behind the net. Hit there by KO, the recent goal scorer for the Blue Devils. Hearn now Sandwich. He falls down. It's a pass in front. Shot by KO, saved by Cook. Falling down. Another big hit delivered. That one on Griffin Mudge from KO. Mudge now turns it over. Enters the zone on the left side. His shot blocked there by a Blue Devil. Mudge playing out of frustration, down 2-0. Davidovich keeps it in. He'll ring it around to the far side corner. Garcia gets it ahead of the Surgeon. So now be at center ice. He'll send it in off of Anderson. Anderson will look ahead and cover it up, seeing the charging Garcia at him. 8:45 remaining. 2-0 Blue Devils. Goals by KO and Lapham. Duke not really playing their starters as they have an important game tomorrow against Wake Forest to determine if they'll be in the playoffs. That shot there off the face-off by Surgeon, it was way high. Lapham trying to clear, kept in there by Mercer. Lapham will stop behind the net. He'll chip it off the boards, kept in now. Lapham off of Surgeon. Puck remains in the Hokies offensive zone. They'll try it around the far side. Big hit there by Mercer. Hokies delivering hits, just nothing on the scoreboard. As Team Surgeon will carry it ahead. Surgeon, his wrist shot. Stick aside by Henderson. On off the far side boards towards the benches. Kellogg now will chip that one at least 10 feet high. Anderson will corral it and leave it ahead. That pass intended for a Blue Devil goes all the way down for an icing. We'll have another face-off inside the Hokies offensive zone. 7:42 remaining, 2-0 Blue Devils. We thank you for joining with us here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network for the final game of the regular season between the Virginia Tech Hokies and Duke Blue Devils. Off the face-off, Camden Glass tries to charge and get the puck. He'll get it now in the far side corner. We'll give it over to, at the point of Conrad. Conrad will send it in behind the net. Glass there to take it on the near side. Glass will try to leave it. Kellogg's unable to keep it in. Duke will go for a quick change. Again, they only have 14 skaters tonight dressed. As Cook leave it for Conrad, who will swing that one for Rowley. That one off the stick, kept in by the Blue Devils. Cook will cover it up and we'll have a whistle. Hokies resting their majority of their starters, especially that first line of Kazai, Peduzzi, and Andrew were on fire last Saturday night in the team's win against NC State. Peduzzi, of course, with the overtime winner 35 seconds in, but also goals by Kazai and Andrew that prevailed the Hokies over the Ice Pack. Amazing the depth of this Hokie squad. And the night before, Friday night's loss to NC State in Morrisville, it was that second line of Dussel, Gelman, and Salvato that produced all the points for the Hokies. And then the night after, it's that first line, as I mentioned, of Kazai, Peduzzi, and Andrew. There's a whistle coming up here. Refs are going to talk it over. While the face-off just outside the Hokie zone on the near side. But going along with that, the Hokies have truly a great depth in their offensive and defensive attackers. Here comes Salvato, toe drag, shooting and scoring! The captain gets the Hokies on the board. Who else but the man who's led this team through thick and thin this season, Rocco Salvato, to score the first goal on his senior night. Without the face-off, Campbell will take it and backhand that one, intended for Mudge, couldn't get a stick on it. Gustafson, slap it behind the net, he'll backhand that one, Mudge will leave it for Gustafson, who's unable to clear it. Kept in there by the Blue Devils. On the near side, KO will try to center it for Matt Mayau. Campbell will possess it. He'll give it to Mudge. Cross slice to the near side. Mudge will hit that one. Stick by Anderson. That shot there. Big rebound in front. It would be cleared at least. Hokies can't touch it or else they would have been offsides. Hokies go for a change. Kamen able to keep the puck in. He'll send it down along the boards. Chips off the glass on the near side and out of play. We'll have another whistle. A good-sized crowd here on senior night. Lots of family of the seniors graduating in the spring. It was a nice ceremony. Pre-game, you saw it here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network, recognizing the 7 players, including Noah Kamen, who graduated in the fall. And we also got to give a shout out to 2 other seniors who are part of this Hokies team, Madison Cho and Shane Hatfield, both on the outside of the ice. So Madison Cho being the social media manager, Shane Hatfield being the videographing this game right now. Can't thank them enough for all that they've done for this program, especially here on the broadcast with Shane teaching me the ropes. And now goes the puck to center ice. Batted down by Rosia. He'll send that one in. Round now to the far side corner. Surgeon attacking it. Duke able to clear the zone. They'll be chipped in. Go for an offensive change. Kellogg will take it. 4:46 remaining here in the first period. Off the skate of glass. Glove down by France. And he tries to spin around. Gets the puck. Shooting that one. Saved by Anderson. Rebound in front. Conrad couldn't bury it in. Kept in by France. Eventually clearing now to the neutral zone. Losing a stick there. Was Honeybone. Dumped into the zone. Kept in by Rowley. And now Dean Hearn. That one. Good play there by the Blue Devils. Centering pass. Byrne now. His shot saved by Cook. Hearn. Well, able to clear it at least to neutral ice. Now Duke will enter from the near side. Will be flung around to the far side boards. KO will take it. KO, one of the 2 goal scorers. Lapham the other one for the Blue Devils. Salvato fighting for it. He'll send it around to the far side. Dutel able to clear. Dutel. Pressured. Sullivan down ahead first into the boards is Dutel. Big hit there. Gelman now in the slot. He'll pass it over to David Ovitz. His wrist shot. Blocked there by KO. And we'll have a whistle. And looks like the Hokies will go on the power play. Mayo and Dutel getting physical in front of the net. Holding call will be on Mayo. It means the Hokies go on the power play. See the line of Salvato, Gelman, and Dutel, along with McAfee and David Ovitz for the Hokies. A good time for Coach Mullen to experiment his depth on the power play without Kazai, Andrew, or Peduzzi. Puck cleared down. Cook will come out of his crease. We'll leave it for David Ovitz. Less than 3 minutes remaining in the first. 2-1 Blue Devils is the score. Gilman now, his shot saved by Anderson. He'll bear hug the puck. We'll have a whistle. 1:31 remaining on the power play. 2:42 overall here in the opening period of game 24, the final game of the season for the Hokies, the regular season that is. Playoffs begin next Friday night. Off the face-off, Kellogg will inch in. His shot easily blocked aside by Anderson. Gilman now. We'll leave it off for Dutel. Dutel will backhand that one behind the net. He swung around to the near side. Salvato at the left point will take it. Salvato now in toward the slot. He'll give it over to Conrad. Conrad back to Salvato. He'll try to give that one to Dutel. For Gilman in front. Gilman couldn't get a handle on it. And it'll be cleared down. Duke will go for a change. Salvato. Across the red line into the next blue line into the offensive zone. His shot off a stick. Kellogg was able to collect it and take it over to the far side for Campbell. Campbell pinned against the boards. He'll leave for Conrad. Brad also there for Duke. Eventually in front. Saved by Anderson off the shot from Salvato. Excuse me, that was shotting down with Conrad. From the pass from Salvato from the slot. Kellogg gets it to Salvato. High slot. Shot! In front of the net. Saved by Anderson. A lot of bodies in front of the net. Surprised Anderson could see that well. But he'll cover it up for a whistle. 16 seconds remaining on the Hokies power play. 1:27 remaining overall here in the first. So Ethan Kamen taking the face-off for the Hokies against KO. Off the face-off, shooting as much, and he scores! Top shelf! And we're all tied at 2. Wonderful play draw off the face-off. Campbell to Mudge. Mudge buries it top shelf. And we're all tied. It's the seniors getting it done for the Hokies. First Salvato, now Mudge. And just like that, we have a brand new game on our hands. Off the face-off, Campbell will hit it off the boards. We're going out to the near side, back to the far side. Campbell and Kamen on the assist as KO will take it in. Will beat the defense and shooting that one. Saved by Cook. Lanigan with less than 1 minute. Will send it ahead for Kamen. Ethan Kamen will backhand that one in. In the near side corner, Kamen able to send that one back to the far side. Mercer intended that one for Campbell. Campbell using his body, then getting knocked down. Puck still kept in. Dean Hearn shooting that one. Saved right out in front. Lanigan tries to bury the backhander. Saved by Anderson. 30 seconds remaining. Hearn to Lanigan. 24 seconds. Lanigan crosses the red line. And there's going to be a whistle. But it's not going to count. It's just some more pushing and shoving. Big hit. Lanigan falls down. I don't think Lanigan heard the whistle. It's a KO getting physical. Lanigan, he'll head to the box for sure. I'm not sure Lanigan heard the whistle when he shot it. It was offside. Lanigan shot it. He didn't hear the whistle. And after the play, some extracurriculars with KO pushing and shoving, throwing Lanigan against the glass on the near side. So Lanigan will serve some time in the box. I think it was taunting after KO and him were separated. It would make sense. But we'll have 4-on-4 hockey. 18.4 seconds remaining in the first. It was originally an offside call. Allowed to face off just outside the Duke zone. Puck will be sent down for an icing. So roughing will be the call against KO. Unsportsmanlike conduct will be against Flanagan for, like I said, taunting after they were separated, squatting down and pointing at KO. Though comical at the time, does cost him 2 minutes in the box. Off the face-off will be just sent down into the Hokie zone, 4-on-4 hockey with time expiring. McAfee will just hold on to it, which will conclude the first period here from Vinton. We're all tied at 2 between the Hokies and the Blue Devils. It's senior night on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. I'm Chris Pierce, joined by seniors Neil Mercer and Captain Rocco Salvato with senior night has been your here at the Lancelot Sports Complex. Rocco,
for me,
what
it's really hard to pick one, but
You know,
I gotta say, just all the times after games and after wins, we would all hang out as a team and
it's just special to represent
have a good time and really celebrate our wins.
Super grateful for the opportunity to keep playing.
Yeah, I mean, I would say my favorite moments
congratulations
was,
on a career. Is there
just
anybody
long
you wanna
weekends,
thank?
seeing different places, going to Kentucky, a lot of different places, a lot of good time spent with the guys.
But, you know,
Is there
Mom and
anybody
Dad,
in particular you guys want to thank, as this is your final home game?
Yeah, just thank Coach
Well, thank you,
Joe,
Rocco.
Bill
Best of luck to
Gerke,
you
and
tonight.
Dave Stanley.
Good luck.
This guy's really
That's
making it
Rocco
happen.
Salvato. We'll be right back.
Obviously, such a great game that I got to play, and without them, I would have never done it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my teammates. We had a really good time here for 4 years, and I wouldn't have traded for anything in the world. I'd definitely like to thank my parents, most important.
Rocco Salvato with senior night here at the Lancelot Sports Complex. Rocco, what has it meant to be a part of this program? Virginia Tech Hockey Network. I'm Chris Pierce, joined by Captain Rocco Salvato with senior night here at the Lancelot Sports Complex. Rocco, what has it meant to be a part of this program?
It's special. It's just gives you your 25 closest friends right off the bat. It's just special to represent the school any chance you can get to. So super grateful for the opportunity to keep playing hockey in college.
Well, congratulations on a great career. Is there anybody you want to thank?
Just Mom and Pop, and my sister too. For coming to every game and whatnot. She sacrificed a lot as well. But, Mom and Dad, I wouldn't be here without them, and I wouldn't even be playing hockey if it weren't for them. So shout out to them.
Well, thank you, Rocco. Best of luck to you tonight. Good luck. That's Rocco Salvato. We'll be right back.
Thanks.
We're back here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. I'm Chris Pierce, joined by seniors Neil Mercer and Stephen Rosia. Guys, what has been your favorite moment as a Hokie?
For me, it's really hard to pick one, but I gotta say, just all the times after games and after wins, we would all hang out as a team and just have a good time and really celebrate our wins.
Yeah, I would say my favorite moments was, just long weekends, hanging out with the guys, seeing different places, going to Kentucky, a lot of different places, a lot of good time spent with the guys.
Is there anybody in particular you guys want to thank as this is your final home game?
Yeah, just thank Coach Joe, Bill Gerke, and Dave Stanley. Those guys really make it happen. Obviously, thank my parents. Such a great game that I got to play, and without them, I would have never done it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to thank, all my teammates. We had a really good time here for 4 years, and I wouldn't have, traded for anything in the world. I'd definitely like to thank my parents, most importantly. They've put a lot of time into this sport to allow me to play. All the driving, all the money, all the time spent. So I really appreciate them. And lastly, I'd just like to thank the coaches. They also put a lot of time into this, making sure the team can run and just keeping the team together.
Well, thank you, Phyllis. That's Neil Mercer. That's Stephen Orsia. Don't go away. We'll be right back. that one. Back to Salvato. Salvato shot. Workers right around the net. Tries to wrap around. Salvato.
Move your hands a little bit. It's coming through.
That one off behind. Down in that. Home game of the season. That shot saved by Anderson. So, Garcia pumps the loose front, intended for Mercer on the near side. Eventually kept in though by David Roman. Trying to get ahead. This shot saved by Anderson. 9:30
4-2 is the score. 2 goals in the first by the Hokies, 2 goals in the second. Evan Dutel getting that first goal a little bit earlier in the period. And then, as you saw, Rocco Salvato, an absolute missile of a wrist shot from Dutel, who was trying to attempt to wrap around. As we say before, the Hokies are playing without their first line of Paduzzi, Andrew, and Kazai. Their point-making line, their most productive line. But as we've said before, this team is full of depth. As that shot there goes wide right of the net. Garcia able to clear at least to the neutral ice. Backhanded back in there by Brandon. Gustafson will take it. Gustafson stops in his tracks, unable to clear it. Lurking there was Pratt. Gustafson will attempt on the near side now off the board, is able to clear it to center ice. Dean Sturgeon able to read that one. Gives it to Mercer. Mercer entering on the left side. His shot blocked there from Sendek. Able to be cleared now. Gustafson on the near side will strip it off the board. Hokies will go for a change in their home white uniforms.
Oh God, I love Simba. He's my baby.
Ahead now.
He's my alcoholic.
Can the glass enter zone? No offsides.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, backhand that one around the net. Off the back wall.
I don't know.
Crowley. Intended for Conrad. Conrad couldn't send it home. Blue Devils attempting to clear eventually off the glass. Kept in by the glove of Conrad. It'll be a hand pass. And we'll have another whistle. Face-off will take place inside the defensive zone for the Hokies. Will be Arthur Sang going up against Sendak. One there by the Blue Devils. Shot there from Rudnai. Stang trying to get a hold of the puck. So it trickles down to the Hokies bench. Will be sent around. Cook there will send it back. Camden Glass loses his stick. Kellogg able to poke it free. Centering pass there intended for a Blue Devil. Read there perfectly by Trevor Kellogg. And ahead now come the Hokies. It's Kellogg and Conrad. Kellogg trying to weave his way around Lapham. Tries to center for Conrad. Stang tries to get a hold of it. Unable to, and Duke's able to clear it down into the Hokie zone. Big shift there from the Blue Devils defense. There's that pass there off the stick and flies up into center ice. So Duke will hold control of possession. Lapham now on the near side. He'll send that one down. It'll be icing for sure. And we'll have a whistle with 6:48 remaining. 4-2 is the score. Hokies on top.
So cool. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely, that was fun all out for it. A lot of fun.
You mentioned that after this game, the Hokies will
So they're doing it again this year, and I'm really excited.
Winston-Salem on Friday to take on a opponent of to be determined. That shot by Doodle, and it's off the pole! Crossbar in! For once this season, Evan Duco on the crossbar have finally become one. Duco notches his second of the night. Gets the Hokies up 4-2. Face off after the Duco goal. Hokies now lead 5-2. Flanagan over to Gelman. Gelman will backhand that one into the neutral ice. Duco looking for goal number 3. His kicker on the left side, shooting that one. Salvato on the assist of the Duco goal, as I mentioned. So many times that Steven Duco's just shot it and it's gone off the post and not in. Usually the phrase goal post is a goaltender's best friend. Now with Evan Duco's best friend. As he finally notches one in off the top crossbar. Gets the Hokies up now by 3. 3 goals scored by the Hokies. It's that shot there by Salvato easily caught by Anderson. He'll leave it for his teammate. Campbell forcing a turnover. His shot deflected and out of play. That was deflected off of the stick.
Well, actually, I was running a winner code.
Of Sendak.
But I went to the bad
5:45 remaining.
basketball game at, I'm afraid to now I gotta say,
Came in. Will win the face-off in the offensive zone. Mudge gives it. He's back on the ice after taking that hit. That pass intended for came in. He had to glove it down behind the net. Now Campbell working with it. He's sandwiched between 2, maybe 3 Duke defenders. Puck eventually goes out to the near point with McAfee. His wrist slap shot that one off the glass. Trickles out to the far point. Dean Hearn will send it back in. Campbell centering. Pass intended for Mudge. Read there perfectly by Honeybone. So it's a fun broadcast here. It's the last game of the season. Try to make things fun for you fans back at home. Is that centering pass by Mudge? No one home. Kamen. Mudge looking for a slot pass from Kamen. Works his way around to the near side. Oh, backhand that one for Mudge. Mudge will now work to the far side. We'll leave it for Hearn. Hearn back to Mudge. Mudge now at the circle. His shot saved by Anderson on the far side. Mudge now to McAfee at the point. McAfee slap shot. That one saved by Anderson. Awful. That sounds awful. You want to switch to my computer at the end of this? See if it works? All right. Once again, it's senior night here. 3 out of 5 goals scored are by seniors. That shot there by Mercer could have been a 4. 2 goals by Salvato, 1 goal by Mudge, 2 goals by Evan Zuzel. And so see a battle score on the near side corner. Mercer there to help try to pick the puck loose.
Far too much. I like music.
Hagman will send it around.
Lays are boring as shit.
Not taking it. That was Lapham. Allowed the puck taken away from him. Puck now in the defensive zone. Sturgeon clears it off the glass by the Duke bench. Gustafson tries to start something and just shoves it to the Duke zone. Blue Devils will return the favor, now shoving it into the Hokie zone. Kept in there and slap shooting that one, blocked by Cook. That was from Hagman. Hagman and Sturgeon battling for it. Rocio also there. Puck goes all the way down to the near side corner in the defensive zone. Gustafson. Mercer. By the red line, they'll shoot that one off the stick of Hagman. Hagman will leave it for Lapham. Lapham. Shoved down by Rowley. Rowley falls down after a hit there from Soundman. Davidovich's shot. Tried to get redirected by Glass. Goes all the way to by the Hokie bench on the far side. KO offside as Mayo tried to recover, getting a little bit too far past the blue line.
And then kind of like upset with her. Because she just like for it to be her, she's got a voice. And like,
Face off won by the Hokies. Okay, neutral's nice. Davidovich will sling that one in to the far side. Cam Glass will leave it for Lanigan. Lanigan entering the zone. He'll go down to the trapezoid behind the net. Lanigan punchered against the boards, kept in there by Rowley. They'll give it to Glass. Glass tries to center it, no one home. Majority of the Hokies were by their own bench. Davidovich on the near side will swing it off the glass, able to trickle down and roll all the way to the Duke zone. Although they'll begin their next attack. Down off the board for KO. KO walking in. Tries to shovel it ahead. That one intended for Soundman. Big hit delivered there by Rowley. That one on Mayo. Shipped in. Duke will have to go back and get on side. Kevin McAfee now will take it for the Hokies. Or get it to Gelman, who was at center ice. Gelman circling, gives it back to McAfee on the near side. McAfee will chip it in. Off of Salvato. We give it to Duto. Duto and Salvato both have 2 goals. That one by Gelman, backhanded. Saved by Anderson. From Duto to Salvato. Salvato at the point. He's trying to give it to Gelman. Puck circles to the far high slot. Shot there by Hearn. Blocked by a defender. That one tried to get redirected. Salvato.
I have been watching that.
Salvato shot. That one over the net. Gelman now on the near side. He'll leave his way through. Shooting that one saved by Anderson right in the bread basket. With 1:10 remaining. Some more words exchanged between these two teams. Here on senior night. 5-2 is the score. Gelman will head to the... Oh no, he'll just be conversing with the official.
I've been thinking about that.
Salvato will win the face-off in the offensive zone. Dutel will skate around, try to leave his way through. That one almost through everybody. Salvato keeps it in. 1 minute remaining in the second period. And now comes Duke. That shot. Stick aside by Cook. Now on the near side is the puck. Shot there. That was from Lapham. Kept in by Redknapp. Lapham will shoot that one backstage by Cook. Gelman. Lapham falls down. Dean Hearn now. Hearn crossing the blue line. He'll try to work his way around. Unable to do so. Good defense there by Redknapp. Intercepted by Griffin Mudge at center ice. Mudge will enter on the left side. His wrist shot. Got deflected off of Lapham. Goes now to the near side. Ernie Bone will just chip it off the near side board. Salvato will take it now on the far side. Crossing the red line now into the Hokies offensive zone. Salvato looking for Campbell. He'll try to center it for Campbell. Mudge almost there, had a whack at it. Just missed it. And that will conclude the second period. A productive second period for the Hokies. 5-2 is the score. 2 goals in the first, 3 here in the second, thanks to goals scored by Rocco Salvato and Evan Ducho. We'll head, 2 by Evan Ducho, excuse me. We'll head to the third period. Don't go away. We'll be right back on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network.
We're back here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. I'm here with seniors Camden Glass and Finn Rowley. Guys, what do you want your legacy to be here at Virginia Tech?
Well, I'd like to leave my legacy at Virginia Tech as a good mentor to the younger guys in the team. Been here 4 years, had some ups and downs with COVID, some hard losses throughout the years, like last senior night. And, I want to change that tonight and leave a good imprint on this team with hard work and, good morals.
Yeah, so like he said, we've had some hardships this year. I'd like my legacy to be that the younger guys, they can overcome that and, just keep playing the game we all love, have a lot of fun, and really just enjoy your 4 years here because it goes quick.
Well, as we enter your final game, is there anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, so I'd like to thank my my parents especially. They've been with me since I started playing. Couldn't have done it without them. All the long trips and late nights really means the world to me. And I'd also like to thank my teammates and the coaching staff. Without them, we wouldn't even have a team here. So, yeah.
I'd like to thank, also all my parents driving me to and from the rink, driving all over the cold state of Minnesota. A lot of rough drives and a lot of just cold rinks sitting in. So just being my number one supporters has been great. Also my extended family and my current teammates and past teammates, as well as my coaches as a youth that pushed me out of my comfort zone and get me to the player I am today, and the Hokie hockey coaches as well to continue that.
Well, thank you, Camden. Thank you, Finn. We'll be right back with senior night. It's the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
see if this also makes it go up, 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 up. Hello, hello, hello. And it's not you, right? Okay. Hello, hello. I don't know. That's why I want to monitor it. So if we can plug in like a headphone. Do you have any of those, like earbuds? Nah. Okay. Anyways, you can put it into your computer there and get the. What's up? Yeah. Hello, hello, hello.
Testing 1 2. How is this? Testing 1 2. A little loud for my liking. Hello. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Hello. 1 2. Check 1 2. And we welcome you back to the start of the third period here from the Lancerlot Sports Complex for the final game of the regular season between the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Duke Blue Devils. Hi, I'm Chris Pierce taking you through the action tonight and the regular season finale, game 24. Hokies are on top 5-2 over the Blue Devils thanks to a 3-goal second period. 2 goals from Evan Dutel, 1 goal from Rocco Salvato, his second of the game, as well as a goal from Griffin Mudge earlier in the first period, or where the Hokies sit at 5 goals as we begin the final period. Is that shot by Lapham? Deflects off a Hokie and in, and Duke strikes 15 seconds in. Lapham gets his second of the game. Score now 5-3. I was going to refill you on the Duke side. Lapham getting his second of the game. Alan Kao, the other goal scored. Duke standing at 3 goals now. Is that off the face-off? Evan Dutel walking in. Dutel shooting that one off the back of the net. Dutel working his way now on the far corner. Now battling by the far wing. Rocco Salvato pinches it to Gelman. Gelman will walk in front of the net, shooting that one, saved by Anderson. So Gelman was trying to go far side of the net. Anderson staying with him, making the save. Lanigan will send it up the boards to Daniel Gelman. Coming on the left side, his shot. That one deflected. Gelman following his shot to the far side wing will have it taken away from him and chipped to center ice. We're racing after it is Sendak. Sendak walking in a breakaway, shooting and scoring. And in a span of less than a minute, the Blue Devils have gotten this game within 1 score. Face-off won by the Blue Devils after the Sendak goal. Campbell doesn't know where the puck is. It's by the red dot on the near side. That's taking it around the net now are the Blue Devils. Maya, near side going with it. He'll send it in. KO will race after it. He's got David Ovitz. KO wins the battle, sends it in front, no one home. Griffin Mudge will take it now for the Hokies. Crossing the red line, he'll send that one in. Gloved by Anderson, he'll leave it ahead for his teammate. Good back check there by the Hokies. Nice shot by Griffin Mudge, and it falls down, goes in! What a shot by the senior from Marshfield, Massachusetts! And the Hokies get one back. 6-4 now is the score. All 6 goals coming for the Hokies coming from 3 different goal scorers. Griffin Mudge collecting his second of the game. Rocco Salvato with 2. Evan Dutel with 2. Skating ahead with it. Shooting that one easily saved by Cook off the face-off. 10 goal scorer between these two teams. Certainly not an offensive lacking game from either squad. As out the face-off, Duke maintains the zone. Lapham gets it down low. Good hit there by Hearn to break up that pass. Surgeon crossing the red line. He'll shoot that one off of Anderson. Mercer there will take it out the far corner. He'll have a hook checked away from him. Hagman will send up the boards. McAfee will return the favor. Now in the near side corner. Hagman. Surgeon will get it behind the net. For Rocio. Rocio tries to send it in front to Mercer. Unable to. Lapham will take over for the Blue Devils. Lapham stops in his tracks. Will saucer that one to center ice. It will be all the way down. No icing on the call. Dean Hearn
Hearn will skate up with it. Past the red line into the Duke zone. Dean Hearn, the freshman, stops in his tracks. We'll send it around the boards to the near side. Hokies are going for the offensive change. McAfee keeps it in. Lapham. That one heavy off the stick of Honeybone. Cam the Glass now. Glass the senior. Will dump it in. He'll skate around the net. Glass looking for a passing partner. He'll get it over to Teo Lanigan. Lanigan working his way. He'll stop. Tries to give it over to Sang. He'll just dump it in the far side corner. Sang will battle with it. Eventually it comes out to Byrne. Byrne will get it ahead. Now coming up is Honeybone. Honeybone falls down. Big hit delivered by Lanigan. Duke will settle things down in their own zone. It's Renai. He'll hit that one off the Duke bench. He'll go down for an icing. 16-19 remaining in this game. 6-4 is a score between the Hokies and the Blue Devils. It's the Hokies' last game before the ACCHL playoffs. Next Friday is when they'll play their first game. The actual playoffs start next Thursday. The play-in game between the 8 and 9 seed will most likely be Delaware and Maryland, depending on the results of this weekend. As that shot there from Tommy Conrad lands in the back wall. Centering pass there from Zavato, gloved by Anderson. For Virginia Tech right now, if the playoffs started today, are the 3rd seed. Though that could very much change tonight. They could be ending up as the 4 or 5 seed. Face-off won by Salvato in the offensive zone. Gelman keeps it in. Duke able to at least swing it off the boards. Eventually cleared the KO. KO skating with it. He's got Soderman with him. KO crossing the blue line to Soderman. Soderman shot saved by Cook. KO shoves Doodle on the board, but KO's the one who falls down. Doodle, who has 2 goals tonight, gives it to Salvato. Salvato crossing center ice. He'll shoot that one off the stick of Brendan and out of play. But the Hokies tonight can be the 4 seed. We have 2 games going on right now. The first one between NC State and UNC. Both teams play tonight and tomorrow, as well as Penn State and Delaware. And the way the standings works, it's tricky. As that off the faceoff, Campbell tries to rip a shot. Kept in by McAfee. Campbell tries to center it for Mudge, who backhands that one. Kicked aside by Anderson. Another shot on that is that one by McAfee, deflected against the back wall. Kamen kicks it to Mudge. Mudge right there shooting. That one's Campbell, saved by Anderson, but it goes in! Hokie score. I believe that's Ethan Kamen with the net goal. A wicked sequence ends up with the Hokies now leading by 3 over the Blue Devils. It'll be Kamen and Pratt taking the face-off after Kamen's goal. Lapham will give it over to his line mate, who will send it up. Kevin McAfee now will shoot it up the boards. Puck trickles to center ice, backhanded into the defensive zone. The Hokies. Kevin McAfee chips that one off the near side glass. Back and forth, the 2 teams exchange puck. Finally sent in by Marshall Campbell. He'll go for a change. Hokies go for a full line change. Jacob Davidovitz, the only Hokie out there. Lanigan tries to feed it for Mercer. Lapham keeps it in. He falls down. It's going to be a 2-on-1 developing with Mercer and Surgeon. Surgeon, oh yeah, his shot! That one high above the net. On the other end, it's Pratt. He'll get hip checked by Gustafson. Lapham has it poked away by Surgeon once again. Surgeon will have Rocio with him. Surgeon shooting that one off the iron! Gustafson will collect it at center ice. Hokies applying pressure here in the last couple minutes. Gustafson making moves. He'll go to the far point. He'll wrist that one off of Rosia's body. Rosia looking for Lanigan. Lanigan didn't realize it. Puck will go down. Now with it is Byrne. Byrne trying to weave his way through. Backhands that one. Kicked by Cook. Kellogg will send it around the boards. Neil Mercer now with 2 Duke members on him. He'll throw the stick of Gallo in frustration coming off the bench, and there's going to be a penalty coming up against the Hokies as things are getting physical, and shooting that one wide was Brandon. It's going to be a penalty coming up against Mercer, certainly an unsportsmanlike to be called most likely on Mercer for throwing the stick. Going to be a holding call on Neil Mercer. He'll head to the bench. We'll have Paduzzi, Kazai, and Fantozzi in there to keep him company for 2 minutes, taking a little selfie in the bench. Hokies up 7-4. Duke going on their first power play of the night. Big hit there, delivered by Gelman. KO on the wing. He'll give it over back to KO. KO on the near side. Up to the top. To Run-Nye. Run-Nye to KO. KO shooting that one. Deflected, tipped, and eventually still loose. Puck was loose in the crease. Hokies able to clear it somewhat to the blue line. Gelman with it, unable to clear it. He'll work time off the clock. Gelman now on the other side. He'll risk that one. Intended for Salvato. Salvato tries to work his way around. He falls down. Run-Nye delivering the hit. Coming up is Mayal. Mayal, he'll stop in his tracks on the near side corner. He'll shovel it over to KO. KO over to Run-Nye. Run-Nye at the slot. That one off the skate of Rocco Salvato, and it'll be cleared eventually by Evan Dutel. Anderson to Run-Nye. Duke sticking with their power play unit. Run-Nye passes the blue zone. KO tries to get a handle on it, eventually cleared back down by Griffin Mudge. 45 seconds remaining on the penalty, 12-16 remaining as a whole here in the regulation. It's Hagman now, his shot, one wide of the net. KO will take it. KO pushed into the boards by Dutel. Unable to clear it was Lanigan. Puck will go behind the net. Byrne now, Byrne. We'll skate that one intended for Lapham. He'll get it at the wing. Lanigan reading that one will send it and at least clear it to neutral ice. Will be taken by Hagman. Hagman will skate around, give it to Lapham, who gives it back to Hagman. Hagman loses the puck, able to get it over to Byrne. Byrne will send it down around to the near side. Hokies back up full strength. Lanigan will get it ahead to Mercer, who just came out of the box. Mercer unable to get a good handle on it. He'll lose it. Lanigan right there to intercept the pass. Last game of the season for the Hokies. Duke have one more game tomorrow against Wake Forest. Rosia. That one to Neil Mercer, who slap shots that one, saved by Anderson. I was talking about before with the Hokies and the seeding. They could be the number 4 seed if either North Carolina State or Penn State wins in their matchup tonight. And if both teams win, the Hokies drop down to the 5th seed. And that's the lowest they can go, as the teams below them don't have any more remaining divisional games, as off the face-off, Rosia fights for it. Able to corral it in the corner. Puck bouncing off the wall. Rosia will chase after it. It's Brandon now. He'll leave it ahead for Gallo. Gallo will make a room. Good forward check there by Surgeon. Surgeon behind the net. Sandwiched by 2 Duke defenders. Gallo. That one deflected off the glass of stick high in the air. There'll be a hand pass on Steven Rosia. Well, let's look at the playoff picture if it started today. The Hokies would play against Penn State in a 3v6 matchup, but like I said, it could very much change by the end of the night. The Hokies could drop to the 5th seed if Penn State and North Carolina State wins. That's off the face-off. Cook covers it up. That's off the face-off once again. That one shot. Kicked aside by Cook. Big rebounds. KO will have it now in the corner. He's sandwiched by 3 Hokies. Arthur Sang comes up with it. He'll push it around to the near side. Camden Glass will take it. .9:54 remaining in the final period of play. Hokies leading 7-4 over the Duke Blue Devils. Kevin McAfee chips that one to neutral ice. Gallo will send it ahead. Eventually swept in by Soudman. Kevin McAfee. KO will try to rocket that one towards the slot. No one home. Soudman shot that one. Might have been off of Cook, or at least got a piece of him. Sang will carry it up. Sang. He'll shoot that one off the boards. Rowley will be the first one there for the Hokies. Will chip it off the board to himself. Intended for Sang, who was waiting with the one-timer, read perfectly by KO. He'll send it to the far side in the Hokies defensive zone. Lanigan. Over to Salvato. He'll backhand it to Gelman. Gelman has it poked away from him. Honeybone will lose it. Hokies possessed with Dean Hearn. He'll shoot that one off of KO. He'll stay in. Lanigan surveying his options. He'll give it over to Dean Hearn. Dean Hearn, the freshman, will send that cross ice intended for Salvato, a little too far ahead of him. Lanigan will once again have it. Well, this time give it to Gelman, who will chip it ahead for Salvato. Salvato back to Gelman. Gelman enters the zone, gives it back to Salvato, who gives it to Duto. Duto couldn't get a good handle on it, and Duke will take over. Passing the red line, throwing it in. 8:21 remaining. Salvato, Duto, and Mudge each with 2 goals for the Hokies. Ethan came in with the lone 7th goal. Duto, that one intended for Gelman, a little too far ahead of him. It's going to go all the way down for an icing. Good crowd we have on hand here from the Lanterlot Sports Complex here in Vinton. Just about an hour away from the Virginia Tech campus in Blacksburg. Final home game of the regular season. Hokies looking to get above 500, finish with a 12-11 record. Is off the face-off. The puck trickles behind the net. Shooting that one, saving it was Cook. That shot came from Sendak. Dean Hearn. And losing a glove and a stick was Gelman. Pushing and shoving with Honeybone. Looks like we'll get 2 fresh bodies into the penalty box. 1 for each team. It'll be Daniel Gelman for the Hokies and Honeybone for the Blue Devils. .7:48 remaining. Faceoff will take place just outside of the Hokies defensive zone. It'll be 4-on-4 hockey. The line of Kamen, Kellogg, Mudge, and I believe that's David Ovitz for the Hokies. The ref's checking in with the box to make sure they got everything. Waiting to put it on the score clock here. Waiting. Face-off won by Duke. Radnar just throws it in. No icing called. Kamen will shoot that one. That one goes off of Sendak. Trevor Kellogg will take it up for the Hokies. He'll enter the Duke zone. Kellogg goes wide with it. He'll try to stay with it. He falls down to the ice on the far side. Mudge battling with Radnar for it. Mudge stops in his tracks on the near side. He'll get it off the glass, off the board to David Ovitz, who loses it. Sendak now in a breakaway once again. Sendak, he loses the puck. Gonna get a clean shot off. Lapham keeps it in. His shot, that one deflected by Byrne. Goes off the back wall. Lapham now on neutral ice. He'll send it over to his partner, Hagman. Hagman over now to Byrne. Byrne Olava poked away by David Ovis, so with the full steam ahead, will go into the Duke zone. Hokies were going for a change. David Ovis all by himself with it. Will be pinned against the boards by Soudman. Puck will go around to the near side. Surgeon unable to get there to keep the puck in the zone. Hokies will have to retreat. Surgeon will take it. 40 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Surgeon will try to skate it into the slot. A good defense there by the Blue Devils. Now it's Alan Ko. He'll stop in his tracks, spin around. Salmon falls down to the ice, trying to prevent an offsides though. Salmon will chase the puck. Grant Gustafson there for the Hokies to get to it first. KO met there, been hit hard by Kevin McAfee. At the point now is Brendan. He'll give it over to Hegman. Hegman. He'll send it over to KO, gives it over to Brendan. Brendan shot that one, saved by Cook. Big rebound in front. Cook now laying down on his back. He'll squeeze the puck between his legs and will have a whistle. 2 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. 5:51 remaining here in the third period. 7-4 is the score between the Hokies and the Blue Devils. Salvato will take the faceoff and win it for the Hokies. Conrad. Both teams back at full strength. Conrad battling with it with Pratt. He'll get it off to Salvato. Salvato over to Lanigan. Lanigan on the near side. He'll cross the red line into the Blue Devil zone. Lanigan ahead for Gilman. Gilman ahead for Glass. Glass now at the near wing. Glass will wait with it. Tries to send it across for Lanigan. Good read there by the Blue Devils. And now comes Honeybone. Honeybone. He falls down. There's going to be a penalty coming up against Conrad. And that shot there saved by Cook. He'll cover it up. Rebound. And it's going to be a goal. Look at the puck squeezed between Cook's legs and it went through in the net. So looks like the goal will count for the Blue Devils. 7-5 now. It's Pratt getting the goal. Oh, maybe it's going the other way. Sorry about the video, folks. Our battery died, but what else is new here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network? First we had audio issues, now we have camera issues. Well, like I said, it's been you get used to it. Conrad will serve the 2 minutes. Holding is the call. Duke on the power play. Soudman. I'll get it ahead to Mayal. Mayal over to Lapham. His shot saved by Cook. Once again, folks, we do realize that there is no visual feed, at least. We're fixing the battery to the camera. Hopefully it should be back to normal now. Props to our videographer, Shane Hatfield, for a tremendous job he's done all season long. It's his senior night, too, as ahead comes Evan Dutel. Dutel walking in, backhanded, saved by Anderson. Dutel gets his own rebound, shot again, saved by Anderson. A prime opportunity there by Evan Dutel to get a hat trick. I'm sure many in the attendance were already taking their hats off. Trying to get a shorthanded goal by Dutel. As that pass into for KO, he'll leave it for Soudman. Soudman's pass kept in by the Blue Devils. Soudman looking for a passer. His shot by Lapham, that one off the back of the net. Soudman over to Mayal. Now gives it to KO. KO. Back to Mayal. Mayal to KO. Good defense there by the Hokies. It's Evan Dutel applying the pressure. That shot there from Runai is saved by Cook. 27 seconds left on the holding penalty assessed to Conrad. Both teams will go for a change. 3:45 remaining here in the final period of the regular season for the Virginia Tech Hokies. Up by 2 over the Duke Blue Devils. That one blocked by Cook. That one shot by Honeybone. Excuse me, by Brandon. Honeybone now with it. He'll give it to the high slot for Brandon. Brandon back to Honeybone on the wing. Good break up by the Hokies. Honeybone tries to get it back. David Ovitz will attempt to clear it off the glass, kept in by the glove of the Blue Devils. Eventually cleared by Griffin Mudge. He's got Daniel Gelman with him. 2-on-2. That shot is gloved by Anderson. Hokies back now to full strength. Conrad comes out of the box. He'll head to the bench. 5-on-5 hockey. 3:14 remaining between the Hokies and the Blue Devils. Hokies wearing their white home uniforms, skating from right to left. The Blue Devils wearing their classic blue unis, skating from left to right. Face-off won by the Blue Devils. Brandon will stay with it. He'll leave it for Gallo. Gallo on the near side will chip it off the glass. Goes to center ice. Finn Rowley now with it. Rowley, who's got to score a goal all season for the Hokies, centers it for Camden Glass. Glass falls down. Nick France now to Gustafson. Gustafson's wrist shot blocked by Anderson. Lanigan will send a cross ice over to Gustafson. Gustafson by the Hokies bench will wrist that one in to the near side corner. Brandon now. We'll send it ahead. Kept in by Gustafson. Gustafson's another wrist shot. That one off the glass behind the net. France. Glass. Behind the net. He'll chip it up the boards. To Gustafson in the high slot. His shot! Scooped up by Anderson for another whistle. 2:22 remaining here in regulation. Coach Mullen will send out the line of Rosia, Mercer, and Surgeon with Hearn and McAfee behind them. That shot off the face-off by Surgeon, that one off the glass. Kept in by Hearn on the near point. Hearn falls down, Mercer's shot. Saved there by Anderson. Soundman gets ahead to KO. KO, 2-on-1 could be a four-man. KO, backhands over Soundman. Soundman skated a little too fast and past the intended pass from KO. This is going to be an icing on the Hokies. 1:59 remaining. 7-5 is the score. A great regular season finale. And if I'm Joey Mullen, I'm proud of my squad. This game really shows the depth that this Hokies team has. Scoring 7 goals without arguably 3 of their top goal scorers, and Kazai, Paduzzi, as well as Andrew. As ahead now comes Neil Mercer. Mercer, back check there by KO. That one intended from Surgeon, good stick there. Falling down are a bunch of Duke players. McAfee will just dump it in behind the net. 1:30 remaining. Soundman does clear to the Duke bench. So the Hokies will have to retreat. McAfee waiting there by the red line. He'll take it himself. Backhand that one off the back wall. Lapham will take it. Lapham hit there by Gilman on Lapham. Turnover. Mudge couldn't get a firm handle on it. And ahead come the Blue Devils. Good toe drag and saving that one by Cook, who was in the splits off of Mayo's shot. Daniel Gilman now will have it. Gilman, 1 minute remaining in the third period. He's got Mudge and Salvato with him. It's the senior line. Slap shot by Mudge. Saved by Anderson. Some more pushing and shoving and verbal communication between these two squads. It's been physical all night, but that's the style of play this Hokie team is known for. It's their identity is to play hard. And tonight their hard work has become a success, leading 7-5 over the Blue Devils. 53 seconds remaining here. Thank you for once again for tuning in on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. Thank you for tuning in all season long. It's been a pleasure calling the action for you as off the face-off, Griffin Muggs' shot. That one wide right. Daniel Gelman now pinned against the boards. Griffin Mudge, backhand that one over. Shot there by Salvato. He had the top-in opportunity. Goes back to the near side point. Keller shot down off the skate of Pratt. 30 seconds remaining. Duke brings it into the zone. Cook leaves that one aside. And there's going to be a whistle and probably a penalty coming up. Going exchanging more words. He's going to spend more time in the box. 18.9 seconds to be exact. And that's how he'll finish his senior night in the box. The Swiss missile Daniel Gelman. It's been fantastic for the Hokies all season long. The transfer from Lugano, Switzerland, is that shot there on the power play. Cook doesn't know where it is. He rolls over. Thankfully, the officials call a whistle. 13 seconds remaining. Duke will have a power play. It's been a great season for the Hokies. As off the face-off, that shot there by Rennar. Another shot saved by Cook. 4 seconds, and they're just going to let the clock run out. Maybe, no. Maybe they didn't know where the puck was, but we'll have at least one more face-off with 2.5 seconds left. Hokies will walk away with the win and head into the ACCHL playoffs with a full head of steam, winning their last 2 games, matching a record of 12-11. Shane Cook gets the win, his second of the season. 3 stars of the night. Well, who else but the 3 goal scorers, each with 2 goals. Evan Dutol's our 3rd star tonight, 2 goals. Griffin Mudge, our 2nd star of the night, with 2 goals as well. And our 1st star tonight, the captain, number 13, Rocco Salvato, with 2 goals as well, leading the Hokies to a 7-5 win over the Duke Blue Devils, who will have to travel to Winston-Salem tomorrow night to take on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Well, that'll do it for tonight on a special senior night here from the Lancerlot Sports Complex. Once again, we thank you all for watching not only this game but all season long here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. For Shane Hatfield, our videographer, congratulations on graduating. You've been a great help to me, and I probably wouldn't know half of the stuff I know about broadcasting if it wasn't for you. So once again, thank you very much, Shane. Good luck in your future career. As for me, I'm Chris Pierce signing off for the one last time here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. Final score from tonight's matchup between the Virginia Tech Hokies and Blue Devils, 7-5. We'll see you next season here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. But until then, we'll see you later. Good night.